TFM 95.4.
Let's talk.
Live on TFM and the TFM Facebook page. This is the live feed of TTV. Let's talk.
Hello and welcome to the Midday Update. Here are the headlines for today. 20,000 Korean masks for Royal Hospital of Oman. Vaccination for people above 65 in Oman start today. Can expatriates in Oman switch their jobs? Oman's Environment Authority distributes waste bins. India farmer protests face a tough road to success. Wuhan whistleblower recalled a year after his death. French Post issues stamps to celebrate Chinese New Year of Ox. National swim team coach Filipovic passes away. Paul enjoying football himself with a red shirt on, says Solskjaer. Those are the headlines for today. Now let's take a look at the weather.
Hi, my name is Maitha Echukeli for today's weather update. And right now, I'm outside the TFM studio in Al Khuwair. Before we move on to weather, here is our fact for the day. The amount of fossil fuels used by humans since the start of civilization is equivalent to less than 30 days of sunshine. That is our fact for the day. Now let's step inside the studio and talk more about weather. An alert has been issued by Oman Meteorology and Civil Aviation Authorities saying that there will be poor visibility during fog formation and there will be mainly clear skies over the rest of the Sultanate with chances of high or medium cloud advection in Musandam and chances of late night to early morning low-level clouds or fog patches in Wusta, South Sharqiya, Oman Sea Coast and Dhafar. And now let's take a look at how the weather will be like in all the governorates. Muscat will be partly cloudy, temperatures between 24 to 16 degrees Celsius. Musandam will be sunny, temperatures between 25 to 18 degrees Celsius. North Al Batina will be partly cloudy, temperatures between 23 to 18 degrees Celsius. South Al Batina will be sunny, temperatures between 24 to 15 degrees Celsius. Al Buraimi will be sunny, temperatures between 25 to 14 degrees Celsius. Al Dhahira will be partly cloudy, temperatures between 25 to 13 degrees Celsius. Al-Dakhiliya will be sunny, temperatures between 24 to 13 degrees Celsius. North Al-Sharqiya will be sunny, temperatures between 24 to 12 degrees Celsius. South Al-Sharqiya will be sunny, temperatures between 26 to 16 degrees Celsius. Al-Wusta will be partly cloudy, temperatures between 25 to 16 degrees Celsius. And Dhafar will also be partly cloudy, temperatures between 25 to 21 degrees Celsius.
Hello and welcome back to the Midday Update. Let's take a look at the COVID-19 updates. The Ministry of Health has announced the registration of 2 new COVID-19 deaths, taking the total death toll to 1,534. The ministry has also extended its deepest condolences to the families of the deceased. The Ministry of Health has also announced the registration of 633 new COVID-19 cases, taking the total cases in the Sultanate to 135,674. In the past 72 hours, there have been 432 recoveries, and the total number of recoveries now stand at 127,698. The ministry has urged everyone to adhere to social distancing instructions issued by the Supreme Committee and the Ministry of Health. Now for some local stories. The Korean Society in the Sultanate, along with 4 prominent Korean companies, donated 20,000 pieces of Korean face masks to the Royal Hospital on February 3, 2021. This donation serves as a symbol of solidarity and friendship stemming from the entire Korean community in the Sultanate to support the noble endeavor of the Sultanate to fight against COVID-19 under the wise leadership of His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq. The Korean Society in the Sultanate has provided 10,000 pieces of disposable masks, while 4 Korean companies, namely Dai International, Haijo ENC, Samsung Engineering and LG International, have participated in this donation with 7,000 pieces of KF94 masks and 3,000 pieces of nano masks. These face masks are well known for enhanced protection against the virus. It should be noted that wearing masks will remain one of the most effective measures to keep people away from the disease even after the rollout of the vaccine. Against this backdrop, the Korean Society and the Korean firms decided to donate the Korean face mask to the Sultanate in order to take part in the Sultanate's unwavering effort to curb the spread of the virus and bring normal life back to the citizens and the residents of the Sultanate. This donation is well coordinated by the Office of the Korea Trade Investment Promotion Agency in Muscat with the cordial support of the Ministry of Health of the Sultanate and the Embassy of the Republic of Korea to the Sultanate of Oman. People aged 65 and above have today started receiving their doses of the COVID-19 vaccine as part of the first phase of Oman's national vaccination campaign. Doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine have been distributed to health centers in the country, and the Ministry of Health has asked people included in the list of vaccine recipients to come forward when called upon. The ministry, in cooperation with local health authorities, has also listed the timings of the health centers where vaccinations are taking place. People are requested to keep the operating hours of centers in mind when they go for the vaccination. 10 clinics in Muscat Governorate have been earmarked as vaccine centers. In Wilayat Seeb, High Al Jama Health Center is open from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. on weekdays and between 9:30 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. on weekends and public holidays. The Mabela and Al Shadi Health Centers will also follow the same timing, but the one in North Al Mawale will only offer vaccine between 7:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. from Sunday to Thursday. In Wilayat Boshra, the Health Center of Boshra and North Al Khair will function from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. on weekdays and from 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. on weekends, while Al Azaiba Health Center will only run from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Locals and expatriates aged above 65 living in Wilayat Matra need to report to Rui Health Center, which will also run from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. on weekdays and between 9:30 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. on weekends, or the one in Bathaya, which will distribute vaccine doses between 7:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. from Sunday to Thursday. In Wilayat Muscat, the Muscat Health Center's operation between 7:30 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. on weekdays and from 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. on weekends. Adding to this, a statement from the Directorate General of Health Services of the North Al-Batana Governorate said the following. COVID-19 vaccination locations in the North Al-Batana Governorate will begin operations on Sunday, February 7 for the target group of Omanis and expatriates aged 65 and above. 9 vaccination sites have been set up in North Al-Batana. The Sohar Health Complex 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Al-Falaj Al-Kabair Health Center 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Wilayat Sohar. Saham Health Complex 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Al-Kawaisa Health Center 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Wilayat Saham. And Suwek Health Complex 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Al-Khadra Health Center 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. are all operational. 1 clinic each have been assigned as vaccine sites in 3 other parts of the governorate. These include Al-Khabura Health Complex in the Wilayat of Khabura, Liwa Health Center in the Wilayat of Liwa, and Shinaz Health Complex in Wilayat Shinaz. All 3 are operational from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Health complexes in Rustak, Al-Masanna, and Barka will run from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., while health centers in Nakal, Wadi Al-Mawil, and Al-Awabi will operate between 7:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. In the southern Dhofar Governorate, all health centers offering the vaccine will work from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on weekdays and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on weekends and public holidays. Vaccines will be given to people in the health center of Dalkut, Mirbat, Sada, the Halaniyat Islands, Rakhut, Tamret, Makshin, Taka, and Al-Maziona. In the city of Salala, a number of medical centers will offer the vaccine. They include Sultan Qaboos Hospital, Dahariz Health Center, New Salala Health Center, Sada Health Center, Awqad Health Center, West Salala Health Center. With the exception of the ones in Awqad, West Salala and Sada, which will run from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., the rest will operate between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. on weekdays. The health centers in Dahriz, Sada, Awqad and West Salala, as well as the New Salala Health Center, will also offer vaccines between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. on weekends. Expats looking to switch jobs can do so now after the no objection certificate has been scrapped. The changes were supposed to happen from January 1st, 2021, but were delayed because of a technical glitch which took place in the Ministry of Labour system. Speaking to the Times of Oman, an official from the Ministry of Labour said the following. There was a technical glitch in the Ministry of Labour system, but that has been rectified. He also confirmed that the system is currently working and the ministry has started receiving applications from the expats who are willing to switch their jobs. Speaking to the Times of Oman, an official from the Royal Oman Police said the following. The ROP has started implementing the decision that was issued regarding the cancellation of the NOC according to the rule. He also said that the work contract must be approved by the Ministry of Labour first. This comes after several expats looking to change jobs complained that they can't do so as they heard that the NOC rule still has not been cancelled. He also said, changing jobs is not linked to your visa but rather the duration of the employment contract. Some companies in Oman hand out contracts ranging between 3 to 12 months. Technically, expats are free to join another organization once this period has ended. Expats, however, can't join a direct competitor according to the documents shared by the Government Communication Center with the Times of Oman. The rules concerning the removal of the NOC hold good for both non-Omanis working in companies as well as domestic workers. The documents also state that the expats are not allowed to divulge any confidential information of their old company to their new employers. The Environment Authority has distributed a number of containers to collect waste in the Damaniyat Islands Nature Reserve. A statement issued online by the authorities said the following. In support of the efforts made by the Environment Authority to ensure the cleanliness of the beaches of the Damaniyat Islands Nature Reserve, the authority, in cooperation with BEA, distributed a number of containers to collect waste. The authority calls on all visitors to the reserve to pay attention to the cleanliness of the reserve and its beaches and to adhere to the guidelines. Those are the local stories. We'll take a short commercial break and we'll be back.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
It's about time we kicked COVID-19 out of our lives. Join us on TTV Outline every Monday and let us learn how to fight COVID together.
Welcome back to the Midday Update, now for some international stories. In what has become a recurring event in recent months, tens of thousands of protesting farmers in northern India blocked national highways on Saturday with parked trucks and tractors or simply by sitting on the pavement. Blocking roads has become a favorite tactic in a months-long protest movement which shows no sign of stopping. Farmers have insisted that a new set of agricultural reforms will sink their livelihoods. We want to send out a signal loud and clear. We will not tolerate the repressive measures unleashed by the government against farmers, including the discriminatory laws, the arrests of farmers, and the internet shutdown, Darshan Pal, a protest leader, said. The blockades are also being organized by an umbrella body of 40 farmer unions. Takesh Tikayat, leaders of the Bharatiya Kisan Union, said that Saturday's protest would not take place in the northern states of Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, as well as the capital New Delhi. They can be called to Delhi in any time, so they are kept on standby, Tikayat said as protesters encountered police barricades on the main road into the Delhi neighborhood of Ghazipur, a major gathering point for protesters. New Delhi was put on high alert on Saturday with police presence increased at border crossings and several metro stations closed. There have been no news of any violence so far. We're not taking any chances. We have also deployed drones to ensure there is no breach, a senior intelligence official said. Thousands of Chinese mourners took to social media on Saturday to pay tribute to Li Wenliang, the doctor who first broke the news of a new mysterious virus in Wuhan 1 year after he died from COVID-19. Li came to fame after blowing the whistle on the new SARS-like virus which had been discovered among patients in Wuhan in December 2019. Chinese police initially reprimanded him for spreading rumors. The 34-year-old doctor later died after catching coronavirus from a patient. Li's death led to an outpouring of grief and anger towards the government for its mismanagement of the crisis. Chinese authorities subsequently removed critical online comments and launched a campaign to show that they acted efficiently and managed to keep infection level low. Li's page on the Weibo social media network received thousands of comments on Saturday, with people expressing grief as well as giving updates about their own lives. La Poste, the French post office, on Saturday issued 2 stamps to celebrate the upcoming Chinese Lunar New Year of Ox, which falls on Feb 12th this year. One stamp shows a boy holding a plum blossom riding on the back of a black and white bull wearing a big red flower, as if meditating. With a face value of €1.08, it applies to domestic mail in France. The other, featuring a close profile of a yellow bull, head high, a big bright flower tied to its neck, has a face value of €1.5 or $1.8 for international mail. The design means to be an ode to Mother Nature to show our love and respect, Paris-based Chinese artist Chen Jianghong told Xinhua. I used many colors trying to convey a sense of tranquility. 2020 was an uncommon year as many people lived through difficulties. I hope the year of Ox will bring more happiness, the designer said. The year of the Ox is the second zodiac sign in the Chinese zodiac cycle. It will start on Feb 12, 2021 and last until Jan 31st, 2022. Let's take a short commercial break and we'll be back with our sports stories.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
It's about time we kicked COVID-19 out of our lives. Join us on TTV Outline every Monday and let us learn how to fight COVID together.
Welcome back to Midday Update. Now for some sports stories. Oman national swim team head coach Filipovic died in Muscat on Friday, 5th February at the age of 49. An Olympic-level coach, Filipovic was given the national team job in 2019 with the view of improving the quality and competitiveness of Oman's swimmers. It was an objective he made positive strides towards achieving. Omani swimmer Abdul Rahman Al-Kulebi, under his direction, became an accomplished athlete in the 50-meter freestyle and the 100-meter and 200-meter variants of the butterfly. Ayman Al-Qasemi was being groomed for long-distance competitions such as the 5,000-meter, the 800-meter and the 1,500-meter, while Naif Al-Qasemi was preparing to represent Oman in 50-meter freestyle events. Nasir Al-Kindi was another target for development by Filipovic in 200 meters backstroke and freestyle events. Under his leadership, Oman won 3 medals at the 27th GCC Swimming Championships held in Kuwait between 5th and 8th September 2019. Al-Kulebi was also champion of the Hamilton International Swimming Championship, which was held on 6th and 7th December 2019, winning the gold medal in the 200-meter individual race and the silver in the 100-meter butterfly event. A coach with Serbia's national swim teams, Filipovic also contributed to the development of swimming development program for the country, improving the qualifications of the coaches registered under the Oman Swimming Association. While sports activities were suspended in the country during the pandemic, he conducted virtual training sessions for 1 or 2 hours at a stretch to help maintain the technical and physical conditioning of the swimmers. He also oversaw the behind closed-door swim camp held at Sultan Qaboos Sports Complex in Boshar from 20th to 30th September as part of the team's preparation for upcoming athletic events. This helped his technical staff implement the training programs they'd devised for the team. Filipovic's involvement in the day-to-day training of the athletes also provided the other coaches with the incentive to contribute to their development and increase their technical abilities, given the many events Oman athletes are expected to take part in over the coming months. The Oman Swimming Association also mourned the passing of Filipovic. Manchester United manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer asserted that midfielder Paul Pogba is happy at the club despite ongoing speculation around his future. Pogba's contract expires in the summer of 2022 and Solskjaer is happy to see him focused on his game. Speculation about Paul is always going to be there. We've got a good open dialogue with Paul, so what we talk about and how we see that situation remains between us, Goal.com quoted Solskjaer as saying. After getting back to full fitness following successive injuries and a bout of COVID-19, the midfielder has been in fine form. He was voted Fans Player of the Month for January and also picked up the monthly award for Goal of the Month for his impressive strike against Fulham. United are at second spot with 44 points and will next take on Everton in the Premier League. Those were our local, international and sports stories for today. We'll be back with midday updates, so stay tuned.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.